Sticky boo boo boppity bop bones.
This is The Bones Show.
It is the #1 syndicated radio show in the world. The Alex Bone Show.
Another day on the front line, forced to apologize. Being who I am, but you better understand.
Stay on the fence, feeling like a landmine.
You know where I come up. I'm
Feeling like a ride. This vampire
when you cyanide.
and Iron Man.
Now I'm ready to ignite.
Baby, I'm a bad man.
Maybe I'm a misfit, maybe I'm a no one.
Why did this fall down again? Why did this keep falling down? I'll fix it. I was trying to fix it earlier. It keeps falling down.
I'm about to come undone.
All right, fix it later, Jimmy, after the show. Now we got to kick off the show. So you got to find me a video to kick off the show with.
Soldier.
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
Good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the same.
That was unnecessary. We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They
Oh, that's a good thing.
will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo.
All children, Jimmy, have exploded.
Even the young ones?
Especially the young ones. They all exploded.
Olivia Lee, where are you?
That's none of your business. Do you hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I hear it every single day. It gets louder and louder every day. It started off real quiet, like this. And then it gets louder and louder and louder. I hear it louder every day.
I can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting.
I actually
where
have
I
some more
am.
questions for you. Okay, we're going to go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No,
Oh, great. Now, politics. Here we go.
I bet it's going to be good news about politics.
I don't.
Let's send it over to our senior court.
No, he just went, no, I guess not. I guess they just went, it's enough of politics.
Respondent Nicki Minaj.
Look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks like our life. It started off way up here. Okay, look at this chart, Jimmy.
All right, it's way high on the left side. And then it goes straight down on the right side. It's way on the bottom.
Yeah, that's our life. Our life started here, okay? And then slowly, not really slowly, rapidly went downhill right into a hole.
You stay right there. We're going to go to commercial. Have you recently lost a child because they exploded? 'Cause
No, the children just exploded.
that's crazy. How are we all not talking about this?
And we are.
I feel like that really got glossed over real quick. That's a huge thing. Call Deadly. 555 Call Deadly. I want to talk about this. Call Deadly now. And we're back. Let's check in with Morgan Lee Freeman with sports. Morgan Lee.
I just want to take this sports time to say that whatever you hear about me in the next 24 hours is completely false. People are going to say things and have documents and recordings to back up what they say, and it's just not real. You should believe me and not.
You should be happy the children exploded because they can't take the stand there, sports guy.
For solid evidence. Knicks take it by 2.
This is when champions are born. We're going now to Frankly Sinatra with the weather. Frankly, it's everywhere. We won't be hearing from him anymore.
Oh, I like that news. I would watch that news.
Thank you. Next.
If a daycare worker used a marker to draw on your child to send you a message, you'd probably get mad. But if a daycare worker drew on your child twice, you'd definitely be furious.
So they didn't send any diapers. They keep telling the mom, send diapers. And she didn't send any diapers to the daycare. So they sent her a note. She didn't get the note. So they wrote it on the child.
Pointed message from a daycare worker to the mother of this little boy. Incredibly, written on the child's stomach. Mom, I'm out of diapers. Please read my report.
Immediately, I was upset. I called family.
Oh, no. They wrote on your child.
I said, is this something?
They didn't write on your child with a tattoo gun. They wrote on your child with a magic marker that can be washed off. You'll be fine.
I should be upset about.
Oh, you should sue them.
Am I overreacting? But
yes, I would take them to court immediately, and I would sue them for all the tens of dollars they
tell me I
have.
wasn't.
Heather Chisholm told me this was actually the second time someone from the Children's Education Center of the Islands wrote a message on her little boy Milo.
Okay, so the first time it happened, you should have taken little Milo out of that school and put them in a different school. You shouldn't take them back and put them back into school. That's number one. Number two, you should send diapers, and you should be a good mom. You suck as a mom because you got to write on your kid to get your attention.
But not like
Maybe because you're on your phone playing the Candy Crush.
this. So she posted this picture of her son on Facebook, looking for advice on what to do.
I would burn them down.
The image sparked outrage from parents here and everywhere.
What is that ticking sound, Jimmy?
I don't know. There's weird things happening in the studio this today. I don't know why weird things are happening in here. I don't know what's going on.
No, I tried to fix the air conditioning. That's what happened. Is I took this thing down right here to try to fix. See, I'm trying to fix the air conditioning in here because it's too flippin' hot. Too hot to do the show. So I had to try to fix it.
Oh, well, now it's making a ticking noise.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just pay it no attention.
Thank you. Next.
We have some news right now. Sesame Street has been saved and
Oh, thank God.
found a new home, partnering with Netflix to bring Sesame Street to the
I gotta fix this. I'm gonna just play bass. That's all I'm gonna do. Play him again. I'll play bass.
platform. Today, Sesame announced that it is excited to announce that all new Sesame Street episodes will be coming to Netflix worldwide, along with library episodes. And new episodes will also release on the same day on PBS stations and PBS Kids platforms in the United States, preserving the relationship. This is a unique public-private partnership that will allow Sesame Street to remain. This is significant because you'll get brand new episodes on Netflix. You'll also get all of the past seasons and past episodes on the streaming platform. And this comes at a critical time for PBS and PBS Kids. With cuts on the horizon for PBS via an executive order, programs like Sesame Street could be impacted. And while this new public-private partnership with Netflix will allow Sesame Street to stay. As always, spread the word. I'll do a
We don't even know what he said. You were too busy playing Sesame Street.
Thank you. Next.
Do you ever wonder what it's like to be a woman?
Yeah, I would play with my boobies all the time. Why didn't you come to work today? Because I was at home playing with my boobies.
Really good example
And trying to fit things into this.
for you. I left my
I was just putting random things into this and seeing what would fit. So I couldn't come to work because I got boobies and I got this and I got things to
debit
do.
and credit cards at home, so I only have cash, but I need to fill in my gas tank in order to get home.
Now you should sell your body.
So if I use cash, that means I got to go into the gas station and ask the dude, hey, can you put $30
Oh no, you got to talk to the dude.
or whatever onto this gas pump? So I passed, there's 2 gas stations on this street. The first one I was about to turn in, and then I was like, oh no, the guy there always hits on me every single time I
Oh no.
go inside. I'll go to the next
He hits on you?
one. And then the
Poor you.
second I drove past the entrance to that first one, I was like, wait a second, the guy at this one also hits on me every single time I go into the store. So basically, I just can't win either way. I just can't go anywhere without being hit on by men or treated like shit by men. So yeah, stop. I
Stop
love
it, Jimmy. I don't even know what you... Why do we even do the show? Why don't we just do a whole show of you playing the bass? Because every time you pick up that damn bass, I can't understand a thing these people say. What was she even talking about?
I don't know.
Thank you. Next.
I was in men's prison for 5 years, and I made the men that I was incarcerated with my bitch.
What? She was in a male... Why was she in the male's prison?
I don't think she's a girl.
Oh, she's one of them.
For everybody that's new here, my name is Casey. I'm a 30-year-old trans woman that did 5 years in men's prison in Ohio. Let's talk about that.
Did you work there or did you just hang out there during your lunch break?
Yeah, did she just go there to find boyfriends, or did she get a paycheck from the prison?
Yes. I was sentenced by Judge Michael Ader in Ohio.
She was sentenced.
And when I was being sentenced, he told me that I was going to fall victim to predators because I was pretty and I was trans, and that he hoped that that would teach me a lesson.
Wouldn't that be like her Disneyland, though? If she is a trans woman and she goes to prison, there's lots of wieners there for her to look at. So I think that would be like fun for her.
Yeah, I don't think she would mind that at all. She's like, okay, whatever.
And little did Judge Michael Ader know that from a very young age, I have learned or gained this ability to manipulate men and to utilize,
because you are one,
the things that I have.
You can learn to manipulate men because you have a wiener
to get what I need. And I know that that sounds horrible, but it is true. So whenever I went into prison, I really was not even worried about it. And very quickly, I learned that my stay in prison was going to be okay. It was going to be...
It was going to be fun.
Be great. And I was going to be treated like a queen.
A queen.
And did I do horrible things to some of the men I was incarcerated with? Yes, I did.
Oh, what did she do?
I think she did that thing that men do to men in prison. I think she did it, though. This is not a good story.
And I do feel bad about it. But at the end of the day, ultimately, I was trying to survive. And I did not let the Ohio prison system play me. I played it. I played it very fucking well. And I fucking won.
You know what? You got the men's prison. You got the females prison. Then now you need the them's prison. You need a thems, and you just put them all in that. That's what Trump could do with Alcatraz. He could just put all of thems in that prison, and you don't even have to lock it. You know, if they get out and they swim across the channel, fine. And if they don't get eaten by sharks, fine. But just put thems there so they can be there with other thems. And then they don't have to worry about this.
And anybody that I was incarcerated with can tell you that I was that bitch. I was that bitch on that compound, and it just is what it is. I did not carry my own grocery bags. I did not carry my own locker box. I did not make my own bed.
You had bitches.
Did not do my own dishes. I did not do my own laundry, and I did not pay for shit because I had a roster of men that were dying to fucking do it, and I let them do it.
You should be put in your own separate prison in the middle of the ocean and just say, stay here. Here's a whole island of yous for thems.
Thank you. Next.
I have an issue and I need everybody's opinion. So if you please just stop and help me out.
All right. That's what we're good at. We're good at giving our opinions. So what do you need our opinions on?
Now, I'll give the opinions. You don't give the opinions on this because your opinions will be wrong. My opinions will be right. So I will give the opinions.
All right, fine. Then you know what? I'm going to leave again. And I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to go get me a drink, and I'll come back. So you go ahead and listen to this broad, and then you tell her what she wants to hear, okay? I'm just going to leave now.
All right. Boss is gone again. I love when we do this because then I get to do the show, and I get to show you. Oh, hold on. I can play the bass again, and he won't yell at me. Tell me how I get to Sesame Street. Okay, I'll listen to the video and I'll give her my advice on the video. And here we go.
On Mother's Day, my husband and I went out to a concert that I bought him tickets for.
What kind of concert was it? Was it Motorhead? And I can play that. Ace of Space, the Ace of Space, the Ace of Spades. See, I can do that. Okay, keep going.
And I found out that night that he was kind of a perv.
You didn't know your husband was a perv? Okay.
He was all up on this lady and making her feel very uncomfortable, and you can see it.
Oh, you married a douchebag.
She kept looking back, and she told her boyfriend. So finally, I said to him, hey, get up off this poor girl. You're like 50 years old. She's 20. What are you doing?
That's good math. I mean, a 50-year-old can date a 20-year-old. What's wrong with that? And you're old and washed up, so she was hot, and he was looking at her. I mean, he can look.
So he can inch closer to her. Okay, so here he is and how close he is. Anyway, to make a long story short, I'm the bad guy here. I ended up getting left at the concert. I didn't even know he left.
He left you and went with the 20-year-old.
So my daughter called me.
And she said, Mommy, Daddy's here with somebody else. Somebody named Julie, and I'm supposed to call her new mommy. You ever going to come home?
So am I overreacting or what? Am I the bad guy in all this for calling him out on what he was doing? Please let me know in the comments. Tell me I'm crazy, too.
Yeah, you're crazy, he's crazy, Julie, the new mommy, and your daughter's crazy. Oh, boss is back. They act like we didn't do anything wrong.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. What did she talk about?
I don't know.
Did you play bass when I was gone?
No, I didn't play bass at all.
Okay, good. Just as long as you didn't play bass while I was gone, I feel much better and I have a drink now. Thank you. Next.
Quick question. If you drove your teenager to and from work or picked them up from work because they walked to work after school, would you charge them for gas to do that?
Yeah. Good luck with that.
When they got their little
I don't even charge my kid for rent.
paychecks or they got tips or whatever they're doing, would you say, hey, you owe me gas money?
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Whether your child is 15, 16, 17, 18, working towards a car, working towards sports, working towards anything that they're saving money for.
No, you didn't have children to make money off of them unless you're like one of them that, have kids to put them in commercials and stuff. But no, kids aren't a way to make money. You just got to deal with that. That's called being a parent.
Or are you taking gas money?
No.
A bio mom reached out to me and said that her ex-husband is calling her petty and childish because she's charging their son for gas money.
You know what? Then tell your kid you're not going to drive them and let him get an Uber and let him pay for that. I mean, you're the worst mother. I hope you didn't get anything for Mother's Day. I hope you just got like coal for Mother's Day and you didn't get nothing because you're a bad mom.
Their 16-year-old son is saving for a car. He got a job closer to dad's house. School is in the middle. So mom not only has to go to the school, but farther to
it's called being a parent.
Pick him up from work.
It's called mom's taxi.
He gets a ride with a friend after school to work. She has to go all the way over there, or her boyfriend does. And she thinks it's just fair that her child pays her gas money. She's like, I'm driving farther. I'm going out late at night. I don't like driving at night. And I just think it's...
If you're a parent, that's the kind of things you got to pay for. That's called life. Electric word, life, that means forever. And that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else.
What is it?
The afterworld. A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun, day or night. And when you call up that shriek in Beverly Hills, I got to pick up the bass. You get the one, Dr. Baby, all right. Baby to the one, to the time is right. Let's go crazy. Put up down, Jimmy. You started it. You started by singing Prince, so I had to pick up the bass. Play the next video.
Story time on how I was dating this guy who I thought was a cheater, but he ended up being a whole lot worse.
Was he a murderer?
Dating this guy, let's call him Tyler, for like 7 months.
Okay, Tyler.
Wasn't big on social media. He said it was toxic. Was super weird about me posting pictures of him and stuff like that. And I'd be like, okay, whatever.
Because his wife is going to see him and get mad.
I thought it was weird, but I didn't want to like disrespect him. So I just didn't post him. And when I would talk to my friends about it, they'd be like, oh, he totally has a girlfriend. Or like he was seeing someone else or something.
No, he totally is married.
Another weird thing that I just thought of, he literally never invited me over to his house. Like he always came over to my house.
Okay, he never did or barely did. There's two different things. Did you go over to his house at all? I don't think you did. I think he took you to his friend's house. He didn't take you to his house.
And I'd always be like, oh, I could come hang out at your place. And he'd be like, no, tonight's not a good night. I just had weird suspicions, but I let them roll off my back because I don't really care. Over time, I started noticing weird things about him. Like he always paid in cash. His phone was always on airplane mode. His family lived out of town.
You're dumb.
And never visited him.
Why do women always fall for this? It's so stupid.
And he barely really spoke of them, but it was just like super weird. After
he's married.
Wow, I was like convinced this man was cheating on me, but I really liked him. So like I didn't want to be like,
Listen here, Moody T.
That's her name, Moody T.
Yeah, listen here, Moody T. You got played.
break up with him based off of like an assumption. So I kind of
See, I don't even know how this video ends, and I'm telling you, she got played.
did some snooping. After he went to sleep one night, I just looked around in his pockets and stuff, and I found a second phone in his jacket. Surprise, surprise. Of course, there are so many girls in his phone, but that's not the worst part. I didn't want to confront him on it right away because this is a second phone that he just randomly has that I didn't know about.
It's a work phone.
So I was like, I'm going to do
Some guys have work phones.
a little bit of a deep dive on this man. Let's see what this man's is all about. I Googled his phone number because I was like,
Yeah, Google his fake number.
let's just see what pops up on him. And it was kind of weird. A name Daniel something popped up and I was like, who the is Daniel? Well, then I started Googling Daniel's name and, his picture popped up that he was wanted in multiple states. Okay, what was Daniel wanted for? Oh, yeah. He was wanted for 3 women disappearing. I literally had the chills. I was freaking out. Who am I dating? And
You're dating Daniel.
mind you, the 3 girls that were missing looked literally exactly like me, we're twins. So I called the police anonymously, gave them my address and all the information that they needed, and just acted super nonchalant in front of my boyfriend.
Hey, Daniel, she's a bad girlfriend.
Because I didn't want to resent him.
She was going through your phone and she found your real name.
Red flags. The next day, they literally came to my house and
The next day, they took their time. They're like, drive slow. We got things to do.
arrested him right there in my living room. After they kept him when they were walking out the door, he literally looks back at me and in the most chilling voice ever, he stares straight into my eyes and he was like, you were next. Just check the phone.
Or their other phone, or their other name, or go to their house. You dodged that bullet. Literally, you dodged that bullet.
Answer to no, man, I still go.